What's going on? That monkey is giving him fearsome strength. That pressure has entered the omnipotent realm. A multiversal being can't do that.
He needs to win the sect tournament to win an omnipotent level pill.
I don't know, it has its level, it continues to increase.
If he continues like this, he will soon reach the mid-range of omnipotence.
I must prevent that from happening.
I'm not afraid of you, monkey.
I don't buy the story that you are the strongest fearsome beast. His palms were gathering fearsome ki, throwing it quickly at Goku, who was increasing his strength in a scary way. The energy that was about to impact him would be eliminated, because just at that moment he had risen from low range to mid range, and the power continued to grow. It seemed to be infinite. You should never have aroused my anger by having only that level of strength.
A terrifying roar made his authority felt as a high-ranking being throughout the Megaverse.
He had done what the King of Massacre longed for, jumping over the huge mid-range wall of omnipotence. Many Megaverses noticed an amazing presence coming from Megaverse 18, and that was a surprise for them, because that Megaverse, considered the weakest of all for not having any omnipotent being, has suddenly made them feel some fear when it came to light. An imposing high-ranking subject of omnipotence. You're at your limit, Master. This is the most your body can take. And you're already using far more power than you can handle.
You only have 10 minutes, eliminate that guy in that period.
With Goku's level, the most he could resist was high-rank omnipotence, and that was already a supreme power. Aspiring to master Sorrow's Emperor-level power was absolutely impossible for him, at least for now. After all, from the high level onwards, each level of omnipotence had a nearly infinite power difference. An omnipotent being of supreme rank could crush a high rank one without even trying, and was capable of taking on 100 of them at once and defeating them. And an emperor rank could do the same to those of supreme rank.
And Masaru, because he could tear apart even beings that were at the same emperor level as him, a single emperor rank, I was afraid to face him, because his strength was almost infinite.
Everyone trembled when they heard the noise of the King of Beasts.
They were being omnipotent or a beast of great power. The only way out was to respect him.
In the omnipotent world, there were only a few who were capable of having a combat with him and coming out alive. And one of them was the king of the omnipotent world, and he only faced him when he considered it necessary, and many of the times he had to escape to protect his wife. Saru was a very great existence in the world of omnipotent beings, and in his last battle, in which he supposedly died, he was not defeated because he was vastly surpassed in strength, but rather he wanted to stop being the feared beast, to bring peace to the 18 Megaverses, and finally end the wars. He believed that wars broke out because of him, because omnipotent beings of supreme rank and above were always looking for methods to steal the strongest emperor power in the Megaverse from him. But even when he faked his death by sealing his power and becoming a spiritual beast, in order to find a master who would show him a different path from the massacres and infinite deaths that he knew, he discovered that the ambitions of divine beings were never going to end, and he was not the cause of it. Therefore, upon finally finding a master like Daruma, he was willing to return to being known in the omnipotent world. That the name of Daruma, bearer of Saru, the king of beasts, was a symbol of respect, and that was why he had released the star prison seal that contained his power. Saru never thought about releasing the seal, but seeing the evil of the King of Massacre and his plans for conquest made him see that the Megaverse was going wrong. If that happened in a Megaverse as underdeveloped as 18 was, how would the others be?
Was it very necessary for someone of great scale of power to be feared to be born?
This is the unattainable power of a high-level omnipotent rank being? Saru was fearsome. That's why when the dark power consumed me, he indirectly told me that my power was nothing compared to his.
Now I know what he meant. Goku would touch Ryota's chest, suppressing the effects of the six-winged angel. And 3 of the 4 vials that had eaten him were back, but his appearance would remain that way. Since after releasing the power of the six-winged angel, he was about to reach the lowest level of omnipotence.
Ryota, I don't want your dream to die.
When this is over, I will have that fight with you.
How did you do that?
The only way out is, can use the true form of divine blessing, is death.
Now I feel like I'm capable of doing anything.
Well, the time has come.
3 blows had passed through the body of the King of Massacre, who collapsed, vomiting blood and suffering from the pain. Ryota only watched that guy fall with deep wounds and losing blood, but he had not seen Goku move.
The wounds would make him sick, becoming defensive.
This time he looked at the giant purple aura in beast form, which shot out from Goku.
Scared to see that I'm not a simple monkey? I am the lord of this megaverse. I won't let an idiot and his beast destroy my dream. In the future I will be in existence more feared than the emperor level beast.
No divine being can rise to omnipotent rank with such enormous ease.
The price to pay must be just as high, or I'm wrong, Purple Saru. You're not wrong, but before that happens, you'll be dead.
A sphere of energy was launched, tearing the Slaughter King like paper.
Goku was far above his opponent's power. With that simple burst of ki, he had lost one more of his lives. The luminous light would expand and the King of Massacre would come down very upset.
How ironic.
There shouldn't be much difference in powers.
Just reach the omnipotent level. Mastering that force is not easy.
Shouldn't there be a difference in power?
I thought I was facing an omnipotent being with some experience.
The way you spoke, you seemed very sure of yourself.
I realize you're a good for nothing.
You came to cause terror in the Megaverse and are shocked by how weak its population is. But in reality you are a pathetic guy. Cause more terror than I did in the past, that's impossible.
The strongest Emperor rank ones always sought my power and took a beating.
The aura would become a gigantic fist, impacting a crushing blow, leaving him badly injured against a space rock, where he was coughing up blood. With a single blow his entire system had been torn apart. Goku would fly and get in front of him who was collapsed. Ghosts from hell, 6 dark shadows in the form of Oozaru shot out and ferociously began to eat him. All of Tsuki was being savagely devoured until being eliminated once again. When he appeared again and looked at the aura of that Oozaru on Goku, he couldn't help but feel afraid. He refused to believe that it really was the Emperor-level beast feared by everyone in the past, but with what had just happened he was not sure. The power generated by that beast did not seem to be real. Are you shaking? Why don't you repeat to me that I am nothing on one side of you? I will kill you. I will kill you.
You are not that beast. Akari, forbidden power.
High-rank beast summon.
Red serpent dominating worlds.
A red snake much stronger than the white dragon.
He had come from another dimension.
I don't like this guy.
Use heavenly beasts from the omnipotent world.
How can there be beasts that obey scum like that? Gyaku, I was happy thinking that you had died. If you don't want me to not kill you, you should give me a good reason to fight. That guy's ki is your favorite food.
Heavenly beast energy, and it is quite pure.
Gyaku,
Who is he?
does he have beast blood?
That matters?
I suppose not.
I need you to buy some time.
I will raise my power to a high level of omnipotence.
I just need a minute, handle it.
High level?
How are you going to do that?
In the past, you were never able to reach that stage. I made that blood contract with you because of the exquisite blood that you made me taste.
You were always very good at betraying your friends by giving them to me as food.
In this megaverse of multiversal beings, I found a way to overcome the mid-range. A very strong ki began to be released.
The dimension would cut off and blood would pour out of a portal.
That blood was fresh, it was detained with the blessing of time. When he had fought with Lucina, Ryota and Goku and beat them up, he had sent some blood that he had stolen from them without them realizing it to another dimension.
He had planned to overcome the mid-range more calmly, once he killed them.
But I recognize that your power is formidable, Oozaru.
You may be the legendary beast, but one thing I know is that Daruma doesn't support Emperor level. Your strength will never be that of the past. The King of Massacre would owe himself the blood he had prepared.
His intention was to use a cursed technique of negative energy to replicate the powers of those 3 powerful warriors. While he was absorbing the blood, he felt the most terrible pain imaginable.
An Oozaru, a 6-winged angel, and a demon were torturing him.
What is that unfortunate guy doing? Negative energy continues to increase. Little guy, I don't know how you did it, but you have amazing beast power.
I love the blood of other beasts.
Little, so what do you think of this?
Complete spirit beast release. Zaru, king of beasts.
Zaru had appeared in front of Goku.
A giant monkey?
It could be you.
It is not impossible.
Because he's dead.
Furthermore, your omnipotence is on the same level as me.
Actually, that red snake had launched itself to eliminate Saru, crashing its fangs against Saru's chest. Didn't I get through it?
This ape has very tough skin, but I don't think it's any better than mine.
A new attack, but this time full of ki, was going straight to Saru. A fearsome roar eliminated the celestial energy of play that emanated from the snake's fangs, and with one hand he had stopped it and then slammed his enormous fist against its jaw. The red celestial snake felt that its life was ending and understood with just that the great difference in strength between them. Saru agilely grabbed her by the neck, beginning to strangle her, while his roar shook her body with the waves of Kika released.
I no longer want to kill beasts anymore. In the past I got bored of doing so. Return to your dimension before you exhaust my patience. My next attack will be serious. Saru released that snake, which fell almost fainting, and quickly, with a lot of effort, it would get up, flying in front of Saru, where it would lower its head before him.
Excuse my lack of respect,
Emperor. I didn't understand that His Majesty was before me. Do you really plan to forgive me for attacking me?
Get out of here, Red Heavenly Serpent. Do not make me regret. And when you see this young man, look at him as if he were me.
One more thing. Don't tell anyone that I'm alive. Soon everyone will know of my existence. The frightened red snake would soon create a divine circle to go to his dimension. He couldn't let that opportunity go.
The Emperor-level beast that had no mercy on those who messed with him had unexpectedly let her go.
Saru would quickly return to Daruma's body. Goku would begin to charge great power in the palm of his hands, throwing it against the King of Massacre, who was meditating while his strength grew greatly. But that wave of great power would be eliminated. Ryota's six-winged angel had manifested in him, eliminating that dark power with sacred energy. I have finally achieved it. I reached the high-level omnipotent rank. Six-winged angel, Oozaru demon, I couldn't have asked for better cells.
Multiversal beings had no idea of the great treasure that their blood hides, so that's what they planned, to awaken the angel with the 6 wings and dominate it with the cells of Oozaru and demon, so that that angel does not devour his life.
When I realized that Ryota had the 6-winged angel, I formulated this plan. Because the power of that angel is capable of hurting any dark energy being.
This is the result. Now I am a powerful high-level being. Goku would land a couple of blows on that guy's stomach, and a kick on the face that would send him flying thousands of meters back.
At the same time, he looked at how his fists were bleeding, and he was the one who had attacked.
The sacred energy cannot be underestimated, but our level is beyond that.
Quick, Master. We have 5 minutes left. Eradicate it before time runs out.
Goku would move with the flash of blood.
Holy Hollas! Very easily, he would avoid being hit by 6 slashes of sacred energy that had been released by that angel's wings.
Damn, he dodged it. Score's strong point is his speed. Akari, forbidden power. Using the Akari, his power would become several times stronger, reaching the speed of Blood Flash. And they had begun to exchange blows.
But even with all that in his favor, he was not able to give him a single hit of sacred energy.
Goku seemed to predict everything, but the truth is that he was still much stronger than him.
That's why he watched the attacks very slowly, and could dodge them like it was nothing.
False power like yours is nothing to Sorrow's power.
Another crushing blow would make the King of Slaughter vomit blood. Even though they were in the same ranks of omnipotence, there was a huge wall of force that separated them. His efforts had been of no use.
Furious at the helplessness of not being able to confront that guy, he began to throw energy foolishly, energy that was only wasted on those who were not even aiming at Goku.
The end of a villain is unfortunate. Look at the way a guy is arrogant as he fights.
Are you so scared that you can't land a single hit on me? Or maybe you're just feeling like your plan of millions and millions of years was just a failure.
And that's why you feel stupid. Goku launched a variety of consecutive punches.
Kicks, punches and energy rays that made the King of Massacre feel like true hell. How can a giant ape have so much strength? Did I really mess with the wrong guy?
Daruma and the Arapura, I have no more cards to play.
A fool like you defeated me.
No, not yet.
This time I won't use any tricks.
I will put my life, my soul, my entire being in this blow.
2 minutes left, Master. Take advantage now, finish him. If this can't kill you, I will accept that my strength is not enough to defeat that damn gorilla. Go to hell, you already have a lot of problems.
Janky Lady of Death, a giant ball of energy that could make anyone tremble, formed above Goku. Holy Sword of the 6-winged angel. Before that Dark Lady Janky came down to finish him off once and for all.
The Massacre King's formidable attack shot out first. A crashing sword that released a sound like chirping birds had pierced Goku, who vomited blood and had almost lost consciousness from so much smell. And the Genkidama of Death had exploded, causing much destruction in the Megaverse, but failing to reach its target.
I did it. I finally beat you, you bastard monkey.
We trust each other, Daruma.
That six-winged angel destroyed several Clinton roads.
Sacred energy is a deadly poison for your body. I won't let them recover. Nikki is also at his limit, but I can still launch one more attack. The angel's wings shot out, spinning with so much power they could cut through almost anything.
One more minute and it will all be over.
We are not lost yet, Saru, because I still have you. Spiritual Beast Omega release.
That minute is in your hands, partner.
Resist, Kuruma.
Don't go unconscious, or this will be the end.
Saru would stop the angel's wings with his arms. The sacred energy did not have the same effect on him, plus his strength was impressive. The King of Massacre watched as an imposing wave of ki had come out of that Oozaru's mouth. Oozaru's ki wave would eliminate all traces and presence of the enemy that had caused some of the chaos in other megaverses. We did it, Master. Goku fainted after that. He had been as good as dead for using so much power and one as strong as Saru's. Very far away, blood was falling near the face of a subject who was quite injured and could not move. So long and you're still so immature. You must learn to recognize the difference in the power of the enemy. When that guy reached the high rank of omnipotence, you should have escaped.
I lost an arm because of you. A little more and I lose my life to save yours.
I didn't think that vibe here was so terrifying.
I would have let you turn to dust. Calm down, brother, that arm is nothing.
It will soon be cured. You are almost on the verge of reaching the supreme level of omnipotence. Are you kidding?
The difference that separates me from that level is as far as this place in the Megaverse is down there.
You are the idiot who thinks that achieving the most imposing omnipotence is an easy thing.
You're lucky to be alive.
That attack almost killed an advanced tall Sarango like me. That Oozaru could be the feared Emperor King of Beasts.
We need to keep a close eye on that guy called Aruma.
They were at their limit. It's now or never. Go down to that Megaverse and kill them. Shut your mouth or I'll make you pay for the pain I feel right now.
I already risked a lot saving your life, unlike you. I hold an important position.
That stupid Gideon could have realized that.
And if he does, he will notify the higher-ups and they will come to kill me. Also, we don't know what secret those two are hiding, but the key I felt was not below mine. This was an advanced high rank, and they do have more power hidden from the unhumiliated dreader like you. You do everything by instinct. You have the thinking of a baby.
Brother, will we let this humiliation remain like this?
Of course not.
We will take revenge in the war of the sects to achieve omnipotence. But we don't have a sect.
It's just you and me.
That's what you think? You will be surprised to meet my disciples. They have all reached the advanced mid-range of omnipotence.
Soon they will be high rank like you.
While you were wasting your time playing at being another guy, I have formed my own army. This time we will win. And this time's prize will be an omnipotent saint rank level pill for the sect leader. And omnipotent ancient pills for the other members. With that I will be about to raise to the supreme level, and you will reach the advanced high rank. It's an amazing idea, right little brother?
I'm a genius, everything is planned.
The King of Slaughter, Jakuru, thought, of course it's a good idea, but I'll be the one to eat the saint rank pill. Even if you were my brother, my dream is to be Emperor level. Meanwhile, in Megaverse 18, after a few hours, the warriors who had used the resonance had woken up, but Yukina was still asleep just like her father.
Have we won?
Yukina, Goku? What has happened to them? Neon would fly with Ryota. What are you doing to my Goku? You're stealing his power, right? Be silent, woman.
Ryota, right? You're trying to revive Goku's internal ki, but you're doing it wrong. His meridians are clogged, and the ki that you are passing to him only bounces around forming vortexes within him.
You and Agami of the Demon Clan, it's easy for you to say, but I don't have a special eye like you, and Daruma's body is very different from the others.
His meridians are almost double that of a normal divine being.
Yuba flew with Goku and placed his hand on his chest, letting his ki flow within him, helping Ryota's ki go along the correct meridians. Opening the ones that were covered, Goku's ki began to recover.
This guy is much weaker than me, but his ki control is perfect.
With Kyu and Agami, not only Daruma can be a good rival.
Damn, although his ki is flowing, his brain seems to have died. A terrible hair seems to have left him in a coma.
Venus, help him with your blessing now.
Venus approached, her blessing flowing through her mouth.
Venus was paralyzed as she looked at the beast inside her. Go away, girl. If you speed up the master's path with your blessing, you will only make his problem worse. Daruma is not dead, and the problem he has cannot be solved by a blessing. They are the consequences of having used power beyond its limitations. Tell the master's family that I will take care of it, they just have to be patient.
Help my master Yukina. Her problem is not that serious, she just needs to cultivate again the power of Oozaru that is within her.
Venus would come out of Goku and vomit blood as she was repelled. I ran into the Oozaru inside him. He said to leave everything in his hands. Apparently Daruma's situation is very complicated. He made me understand that only he can help him.
Venus would use her blessing on Yukina and she would wake up after a few minutes.
I'm glad you're okay. My father, how is he? I'm sure it will be fine, daughter. So it's happened, father. I promised you that I would die with you. But why am I alive? His father is not dead. The Oozaru inside him won't let him die.
That Oozaru said that you need to cultivate the power of Oozaru again. Hey, Ryota, Goku took out that guy, right?
He was turned into dust.
For now we will be safe. Goku, in a coma, looked at a huge shadow, which was fighting fiercely against many unknown beings. Saru, you were your partner.